Sun Devil Insider is brought to you by Peterson Johnson, your auto accident injury lawyers, by Chrysler and your Valley Chrysler dealers, by McDonald's, I'm loving it, and by the American Association of Motorcycle Injury Lawyers, the Law Tigers. Now, back to Jody Jackson.
Our show continues from Packard Stadium, home to ASU baseball, a perennial contender for the national championship. Across the street at Wells Fargo Arena, Coach Herb Sendek is hoping to put his basketball program in the same position. Scout.com ranks his recruiting class number 15 in the nation, and that doesn't include Duke transfer Eric Boateng. Next year, Boateng will be joined by Artesia High School star James Harden. He's a true scorer, someone that the coaching staff hopes can really turn this program around. Sun Devil Insider was in LA to follow Harden and find out more about Coach Sendek's prized recruit.
1, 2, 3. Ah!
Away from the bright lights of Los Angeles, he appears ready to emerge from the shadows. The future of ASU basketball, ready to bring a championship swagger to Tempe. James Harden, the shining star of Herb Sendek's highly touted recruiting class. He could be the greatest coup ever for the Sun Devils, declining offers from nationally ranked UCLA and Lute Olson's Wildcats.
A lot of people have told me, why are you going to ASU, asking me questions, this and that, still saying you can change your mind, stuff like that. I mean, I guess it's the best decision for me. My mom moving out there, and Coach Sendek, he wanted to rebuild something new. So I just wanted to be a part of that.
James kind of really prides himself on loyalty, and he appreciates loyalty. And Arizona State was the one school that really stuck with him during the entire process.
A senior now at Artesia High, a national prep powerhouse where he won a state championship as a junior, Harden will follow in the footsteps of former teammate Derek Glasser and head coach Scott Pera, both now wearing the maroon and gold.
I mean, he was there for me. He just told me whatever decision is possible, whatever's the best decision for me, that's what you got to do. And I guess I was. He wasn't really pressuring me, come to ASU, he was just letting me do what I decided on.
Glasser gonna pull the trigger and he knocks it in.
We were real tight, But as a freshman, when I came into the program, he was there for me, from the beginning. And we were there, always, we were there for each other all the time.
Now, watching the Sun Devils flatline this season from afar has been challenging on a player not accustomed to losing. Harden's Pioneers have lost just a handful of games in 2 years. And yet he and his strongest supporter, his mom, remain confident the team is on the right track.
I think they can get past this year with a couple more games, hopefully make a run in the Pac-10 championship. But they're doing better than expected. They're only losing to Oregon, UCLA, Washington by a couple points. I mean, they're doing good. Coach Sendek is teaching them real well, and hopefully we can get a couple more wins.
Mature and articulate, a 6'5", 200-pound swingman who can do it all from anywhere on the court. Like most LA kids, Harden considers himself a Kobe Bryant fan, but likens his own talents to a well-rounded pro.
Probably like a Tayshaun Prince or something, very long, can do anything, handle the one, guard the biggest guy, kind of a guy who do whatever the coach needs me to do, guard the best player on the other team, just do whatever's needed. Showtime when it's a fast break, kind of a little LeBron cock back, nothing spectacular.
When you see him play initially, you kind of get the impression he's not very quick. But he's extremely quick because he can make 1 or 2 steps from the three-point line and he's right at the rim. And those types of things, I don't think people have realized that quite well. He's a great ball handler and he can shoot from really anywhere on the floor.
Like Prince, he hopes one day to play in the NBA. But for now, he has dreams of another championship ring, something Sun Devil fans can start to dream about next season.
More All Access with future stars next week on the Sun Devil Insider. We go to signing day. Meet Coach Dennis Erickson's first recruiting class, the future Gridiron Stars in maroon and gold. That's Tuesday at 10 p.m. on FSN Arizona. It's intense. We're inside. Meet the Devil Wrestlers next on the Sun Devil Insider. Go!
Earlier in the season, FSN televised the wrestling match between ASU and Minnesota. If you didn't catch the match on TV, you missed an opportunity to see one of the most intense collegiate sports. Now we go inside ASU wrestling.
Wrestling is a nerve-wracking sport. You know, not only it's physical as all, it's mentally tougher than anything I've ever, you know, had to accomplish in life and school and everything else.
You got to be sharp and on top of your game, and you have to know every position. It's physical as well as mental. I mean, both are equivalent in this level.
I don't think your body was meant to someone to hammer on you and carry that load for that long. It's like no other sport. You know, people try to compare it to other sports, but you're carrying someone else's body, and they're also trying to break you, pull you down. And it's for a constant 7 minutes.
Tie up, pull the head down. Iowa State beat them to death by pulling their head down. Pull their head down, fight hard. Down block the shooting hand. You're ready to go. Come on, let's take it to these guys. Preparation for the Pac-10s.
Well, we got one more of these at home.
Come on.
1, 2, 3, go!
Run. Drive forward, John. Drive forward. Drive forward, John. Yep, here's where you want to be. Drive forward.
Cool. You got to bounce and cover.
Hey, man, that's freeing. From here to there. From here to there. Call her with your right hand. Run! No! That's not too small. Get your leg back. Reshot. Patrick, control the tie-up. Come on, control the tie-up. Make it a conditioning match. Reshot. Stand up. Wrestle. Over. You got a wizard. Wizard both arms. Pinch your elbows. Watch the trip. Run. Lock. Stand up. One more. 2. 30. Hard pace. Lift. Back on top. Pull your arm out. Wrist. Grab his wrist. Oh my God. That's scary. You gotta hate to lose. But the bottom line is you gotta use this to make you better. We can win the Pac-10s. That's the ultimate goal. Then we'll get ready for nationals. But you gotta use this to make you better. We had some good wins, and if you lost, then you gotta use that. You gotta watch the film and learn what we're teaching you so we can get better and we can win the Pac-10s. It's up here though. We gotta get mentally better and let's get healthy. Trilson, bring them in. Come on. Have some pride.
1, 2, 3, go!
Our thanks to Coach Ortiz for giving us an inside look at his wrestling program. Thanks for watching the Sun Devil Insider. Be sure to tune in next week for your football fix. We've got signing day covered. Find out who will be wearing the maroon and gold for new head coach Dennis Erickson in the fall. We'll see you next week.